Hi, Paul. Hi, Paul. Fine.
Good.
Yeah. A little tired, but fine. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna try to get some energy into you. I know you're working overtime. Very good, very
Okay.
good. Okay, no problem. Anytime we can change the time. It's not a problem from this side. Okay, as long as you feel
Okay.
comfortable. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I just send you a PDF, and what
Yeah.
we're gonna go over today are basically three techniques: the object technique, the visual one technique, and the storytelling technique, which is our core practice. Okay?
Okay.
So on page 2, I just did define our structure. We're going to do the object technique, which is describe an object without using the name, and then we're
Yeah.
going to have examples. Then we're going to go to part 2, which is giving you a scenario, giving you a detailed environment, a picture of a restaurant or a street. You need to just describe what you see. You see it, then you describe it. Okay, and then we're going to have a lot of
Yeah.
examples. And then third, we're going to do our core practice, which is storytelling. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so page 3 just re-summarizes what I said about the object technique, describing object without using the name. So we're going to jump right into the exercises. Okay, Red?
Okay.
So go to page 4,
Okay.
and there is an object, and what I would like you to do, 1, describe what you see, but you cannot use the object name. 2, tell me how it's used, and 3, where can we find this object? Now, we've done this exercise before about maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's the same exercise. Just describe it, use simple English, and just do not use the object proper name. Okay?
Okay.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Red. Take your time and relax into this. Okay.
Okay. Um, it's this object is made by wood, and it has 4 legs, and we can have dinner on it, and we can have coffee on it, and we can play PC, iPad on it, and we can see it in restaurant or in our home, in our house. Also in Starbucks. It can be a square or a cycle. Well, there's a lot of color. It can be. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, very good, very good, very good. Okay, let's go to the next object, page 5.
Okay. This object is a vehicle. There's 2 wheels on it, and we can ride it to work, to school, and we can see it on the street, and there's thousands of this object on China streets.
Okay, very, very, very good, very good. Okay, go to the next
Okay.
page 6.
Okay, this object has 4 this object has is like a box. It has a lot of wheels, and it's also a vehicle, and we can take this object to school or for work. This object can be a public vehicle, and there's also a driver in it, and it can be saw in the street, also in the street, and every city, in every city, we can see this object drive on the street.
Very good, very good. Okay, next object, 7, page 7.
Okay, this object is electric thing. There's a screen on it and a keyboard on it, and we can use this object to design design picture, or we can use it for internet, for games, and listen music, draw pictures. We also can saw this object in the company or in our house, or in the supermarket, and also we can find this in some electric shops. Yeah.
Very good, very good. How about number 8, next page?
Okay. This object, this object is often is white, and it's often we use this object for take some meal, rice, and we can we often when we have dinner, we often use this object, and this object is created by China. China. And it is the name same with a country. And we can find it in kitchen, also in Starbucks, and everyone will use this in every day. Use this object in every day. Yeah.
Right, now let me ask you, the material, I know it's porcelain, but that type of porcelain, is that what's called China actually, or the type of material is called China? I know it's called China. The material, right? The porcelain, right? The
porcelain.
What it's made out of, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that's very good, Red. Okay, how about number 9?
Number 9. This object, we can see this object often on our leg, and
exactly,
and a lot of young guys take this object, and they like this object, and they often change this object, and they always used to buy the new one, and we can see it also in a shop, in the basketball ground, or in school, and we can we use this object for making our leg comfortable, and for working faster, and also can jump much more higher. Yeah.
Very good, very good. Okay, the last one on the list, page 10, the next page.
Yeah. This object is made by steel and cloth, and we often use this object in a raining day, or in like today. It can be seen in how can I say, often we often can see this object in London, and English use this object every day, because they are and it also can be this object is like a stick, and also it is also created by Chinese. Yeah.
Oh, really? It was invented here in China? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it adds... go ahead.
Well, there was a man called Lu Ban. Well, made the first one. Well, as I know. Yeah.
No. I mean, 4 of the greatest inventions ever come from China, right? Like paper, the printing machine, the compass, and gunpowder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Very good descriptions. Very good. Okay, let's move on now to page 11. Now we're going to do the visual 1 technique. And in very simple, I'm going to give you a scenario. So this last exercise, I gave you an object. Now I'm going to give you like an environment, like say a restaurant. Okay, and then I just want you to describe what you see. Okay? So let's go to page 12. See page 12, there is a restaurant, right? Inside of a restaurant. Okay. All I want you to do, Red, is describe what you see. Describe the environment first, the structure, and then describe the details. Okay?
Okay.
Just what you see. Using simple English, okay?
Okay. This restaurant is very big. There's a big hall, and we can see a lot of chairs and desks, and there's also some trees in this restaurant. And it is it is not so much light, but there were also a lot of lights, but it's not so much light, and we can see a lot of glasses on the desk, and it seems they have been good preparation for the customer coming soon, and the ground area is very clear, and well, we can see the window. We can see across the window. Maybe it is it is night, and we can see some building outside. So it's assumed this restaurant is in the big city.
Very good.
Yeah. And we can see the chairs is made by leather.
Leather. Okay. Good.
Yeah. Well, it's brown and very cleaning.
Very clean. Okay.
Very clean. Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Good. Now go to page 13.
13.
Yes. So now what I want you to do, this is, so the scenario, the environment is the empty restaurant. So I gave you a picture. Now I would like you to visualize in your own mind your own experience. Pick a restaurant that you're familiar with. Okay? Try to get that visual image in your mind of a restaurant that you're familiar with, that you usually go to and is empty, and then describe it to me. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. So I gave you an example of an empty restaurant. You described it. Now, give me an empty restaurant from your own memory.
Okay. It's a restaurant it's a Japanese restaurant, and it is in the it's not so much famous, but always a lot of people in this restaurant. But it is empty now, and it is set in a office building, and there's always a waiter standing at the door, at the gate, and wear the Japanese clothes, and enter the gate. We can see a lot of boxes. And the color is yes, the original wood color, and we can see a lot of just a little green trees. It often there's always put some bamboo beside the gate of every box, and if we enter one box, we can see the tatami, and the desk is on the tatami, and the desk is very small. And the leg of this desk is very short, and but the desk and the tatami was very clean, and there also set some how can I say that thing is I forget what this means. This thing's called. It's often used for dinner. I mean some 酱油. Well, it's often used. Also, the wasabi is put under the desk, and these things are also used when we eat sashimi or sushi. It can give me a give me a feeling, or a Japanese restaurant feeling. So
You mean
when we
the
sit,
taste? You mean the taste?
yeah, taste, yeah, the taste, yeah, yeah, and in this object, the light is also not so much light, and but time they will use the蜡烛. Sorry. So it can make the toolbox much more comfortable, and we can sit there and drink and eat sushi very comfortably. And every there's used wood, some wood to separate from one box between to another box. So someone talking in one box cannot be heard in another box.
You call them booth.
Yeah. Especially there's no chairs in this restaurant. We just only see the tatami. So there's only the desk in these boxes.
Right. So you got to sit. You sit without a chair. You kind of you cross your legs.
Yes. Yes. I used to do that. Yeah.
I think that's okay when you're young, right? But
yes.
Yeah.
It's become much more harder for me.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if Americans can sit like that, but that's it's interesting. Very good. Very good description, Red. Very good. Okay, now let's go to page 14, right?
Okay.
I want you to describe that picture.
It's a restaurant, and it's very busy. A lot of people sitting in this restaurant, and they are talking and having lunch, and they are very happy. They all very happy, and they in this restaurant we can see indoor and outdoor. There were in the restaurant we can see a lot of people, and outside we also can see a lot of people sitting for dinner, for lunch, and we can see some desks, yes, around the young guys. They looks like a friend. They looks like the relationship with these people. Yes, friend. And some other desk we can see a family, parents with two children, one girl and one boy, and beside them there's two people. They look like a couple, and the husband is having lunch with his wife, and well, behind these desks we also can see um, uh, a couple, and they are talking, and they watching each other, and with a smile. And beside this desk, there's old people. He wear yellow clothes. He wear yellow t-shirt, and talking with his friend. Also, maybe some work college. College.
Colleague.
Colleague. College. And we cannot see the waiters in this restaurant. They are busy. They are busy in some other place. And I can see the maybe it is not summer. It look like aunt.
Which color is it?
No, not color. I want to say the season.
Oh, the season.
Yes, this season is not. It's like not summer. It maybe spring. Well, everybody wear not so much, but just less people wear the t-shirt. So I think temperature is not higher. Yeah, just comfortable. Yeah, that's all.
Very good. Okay, let's move down to page 16.
16. Yeah.
Okay, describe everything you see there, and some of the people have names, so describe them by name, what they're doing. Red.
Okay. Well, I also I saw a man standing beside the news shop. The shop called the City News. The man called Paul.
Okay. And
yeah.
What is he doing? What is he doing?
Yeah, he looks like want to buy some newspaper or some books, and she just saying his order to the person standing in shops. Maybe this and the Paul is wearing a red hat.
Okay.
and a white t-shirt. And behind the pole there's a taxi and with yellow color. And it is driving so fast. And on the other side of the street there's a young guy called Kevin. He is playing how to say
describe that. What is that called?
She is playing object. This object with
describe that object. Describe that object.
How can I say this thing? Well, the young guy standing on this object.
Perfect.
And this object has 4 wheels, and it can move faster by how can I say by ports.
Good. It moves. It can move fast, and the boy's standing on top of that object, and the object's on top of 4 wheels. Perfect, Red. Perfect. Keep going.
and beside also beside this young guy,
Kevin.
there's it's a wheel, and he is eating breakfast, and she threw the rubbish in a rubbish box, and he had a blue hat, and maybe he is very hurried to call the taxi, because he faced to the taxi, and then a woman pro a dog walking beside him, and this woman is very relaxed, and she walks slowly and with a red dress, and in front of this woman there's a man called Dimitri, and she is call somebody. She is on a phone, and maybe she has a phone with a loud voice. And
you can see that.
Yeah, well, maybe yes, he is some noisy, and he is boring the girls behind him, sitting on a bench. She's name is Adela. Well, she is Adela, and she is playing guitar, and she just playing the guitar and not singing. Maybe she thought the Dimitri's voice is too high. And beside Adela, I can see a swimming pool, and Adam and Susanna is swimming in this swimming pool, and it's a very small swimming pool, and surrounded there's material steel net, and their clothes is put on two chairs.
Perfect.
And one is red, and one is yellow.
Are they racing? Is it a competition, the swimming, do you think? Or are they relaxing?
Yes. I think they are relaxed swimming, not for a race. but the Adam may be a beginner, so he not swimming so fast, but he makes a lot of water out of the swimming pool.
Splash. He splashes a lot of water. Yeah.
A splash.
Splash. Very good.
And on another street, I can see the John. Maybe he is over the class, and he want to relax, and he is sitting on the stairs, and hearing the music, but he is singing. He is very enjoying it, and then there comes the Claire. Claire's do something bad. She put the rubbish on the street, not into the rubbish box, the trash box. Yeah, she walking so fast, and and cannot can ignore the bicycle rider, and he want to go across this street, but he find the red, the light is red, and how can I say this? The bus. It's not a bus.
It's a tram.
Tram. It's old tram. Is coming and across and will across the light this street. Go across this street, and must have to wait the train goes through, and in the train we can see the Mr. Cardoso and Mr. Kim. Cardoso and Mr. Kim. They looks like a husband and a wife, but they are fighting each other. So they sit in the sitting in a one bench, but on each and each side, each side of this bench, and then and that time, at that moment, and I can say the Sarah, she's watching TV. She is a girl, and she is looking some drama, and when well, maybe he's the daughter of the Mr. Cardoso and Mr. King. He take this time to watch the drama freely. Okay, that's all. Very
good. Red, tremendously great. Okay, good description. You're doing so well. We're gonna have to skip the next ones, and let's go to page 26, please.
26. Okay.
So now this is our storytelling technique. This is storytelling like we always have. Okay. So you're given 3 words. You choose a keyword, and then you find your own story, your own experience. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So go to page 27.
27. Yeah.
Yes, and I'm going to give you, since you're doing so well, I'm going to find something very difficult for you, Red. How about? No, I'm kidding you. Okay. How about 118?
118. Calm feeling.
Product. So you pick one as your keyword, and then you find your story and something you've experienced, and then you start by describing the environment, and then you get to details. And then try to use the other 2 words once you start describing the details. Okay. So let me know what the keyword is.
The product.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. I'm working in a bank, and our bank creates a lot of products. This product can help our customer to make money. This product is as a person not working in bank, or some people not good at mathematics, this product is just a lot of is grouped by a lot of numbers, and you just when you pay the money, and everything you got just one paper, and in these papers there's just a lot of numbers, and it's hard to read, and also hard to calculate what you can got. So for the customer, they also they often be informed at last when the product is on maturity, and the customer cannot quit when they thought it will be at risk, and some which risk can make the money, with the income decrease. But in some good economy environment, in good environment, but this product can make much more money than other banks. Then the products sold by other banks. But the people who sell this who sell this product will not say the information to the customers, so customer just cannot. There's some gap between these customers with the market. The sales, the sales of these products will just announce the good things to the customers, so customers will come and buy this product, and use all the money they have just for much more money.
Okay, very good, very good. Let's go to the next page 28, and let's see, what do we have here? How about 113?
113. Yeah, basically depend.
Sufficient, like enough. Is that enough? Is that sufficient?
Okay, depends physically. Depend.
Is it okay, or you want me to change the words?
It's I change. I like to change.
Okay. How about 105?
105. Choice. Population. And I chose twice.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah. These days I saw a short story about the love, and it's written by a famous writer, but I forgot the name of these people. And she wrote a lot of short stories, and some sad story, and some happy story, and some can tell us some this writer write the story of the story what we saw in a movie. That movie called well, I forgot the name, but I know the uh, the person in this movie called Gatsby.
Oh, Gatsby.
Well,
Yeah, the Great Gatsby, right?
the Great Gatsby. Yeah, yes. It is this writer wrote the story, and it's the best story in his life, and but before that he wrote a lot of short story about love. I think it's the sad end this of the Great Gatsby, but
Fitzgerald, right? Isn't it
Fitzgerald? Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah. He this writer is very popular in his in his generation, and and a lot of people in Europe know this man, and he, well, I just say I saw a short story these days written by these people, this person, and in this short story, she tells us a story about two person, of course, the one girl and the one boy, and the boy is loved the girl very much, and but the boy is not rich, and he was very poor, and they want to make money and for marry these girls. So she go to the New York and enter a Syrian I mean 保险
in the stock market, right? Stock market?
Yeah, like this stock market, and but there's so much risk. So she
futures, right? Isn't it? I'm not sure if it's futures and anyway.
Yeah,
okay, go ahead.
like this. Yeah, and so but in that moment, the girl is very love this boy, and New York is far away from their town. So she called the boy and let him back, and but no. He called the boy and tell the boys he cannot wait, and she will broken with this boy, and will begin the new relation with other guys, and the boys came to the town and talk with this girl one night, a whole night, but at last they are broken, and the boy live away, and but 1 year later he became rich, and she do some business there, and he return back to the town and want to see the girls, but the girls not married, and also is lonely, but he is not loved the she has not loved the boy. So at the end of the story, the writer tells us one word. It said, how can I say? The love cannot be choice. But
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Love doesn't happen twice, right? Is that what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. It's just a one-time. Interesting.
Just one
Wow.
time.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good, Red. Okay, we've reached 51 minutes. Okay, so go to page 31.
31. Yeah.
Okay, so this is a follow-up exercises only if you have time. Okay, so this is similar to what we've done before. So the object technique, maybe twice or 3 times a day, take about 10 to 15 seconds. Pick a simple object and describe it in your own language, in your native language. Make it simple, and that way you kind of refresh your mind about describing the object. And when you come to class, we're going to do it in English. But when you're practicing it in Chinese, 10 to 15 seconds is enough. Pick like a glass, an iPhone, pick a teacup, something very, very simple just to get in the habit. Okay?
Yeah.
You did a great job during that story. You say, it's actually called a skateboard. Okay, it's a skateboard, it's the right name. And you say, the boy stands on top of the object. The object stands on top of 4 wheels and is able to move fast down the street, okay, down the road.
Yeah.
Perfect. And that's what we want. We don't want to know the name of every object because that's not real. So do the exercise.
Yeah.
And all these exercises, they're going to help in the overall speaking English, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, and the next one, and again, if you can do 2 times a day, it would be perfect. 10 to 15 seconds each time. The second exercise, you take a snapshot of your environment. Be very observant. Look at as much detail as you can for about 10 to 15 seconds and do it in Chinese. Stay in your own. So you look at your environment at work or when you go to a cafe or a restaurant, 10 to 15 seconds, look around, see what the overall environment is. Look at the tables, what kind of people, what are they eating? Are they children, old people, young people? It's a very noisy, it's a very quiet, whatever the mood is, and then forget about it. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
It's a simple exercise, just get in the habit. And then the third one is taking the video clips, only do past 1, which means you look at the video clips only to refresh your mind, to refresh your memory with the English words.
Okay.
Okay? And one of our other members told me that the file 3A is off sync, so I had to fix that, and then I'll send a new file out for all the video clips. So again, remember, only look at it to review the words. Do not do a visual picture. Do not do any sentences. Just look at the words. This week we take a rest from last week's exercise. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So very, very, very good class.